Hi, I'm Suzanne from the Counseling and Wellness Center. Welcome back to our weekday meditation series. Today I want to talk a little bit about stress and lead you in a meditation that can help both lower stress and increase mindful awareness of the present moment. So I'm sure you're pretty familiar with stress and all the different ways you know you're having it. Maybe problems with sleep or eating, physical tension in your body, or even pain or discomfort. Psychologically or sort of cognitively, it can feel like being distracted or all over the place or overwhelmed. It can show up emotionally with maybe a short temper or maybe feeling overly emotional or sensitive. I'm sure you could probably add to the list. And I probably don't have to tell you that too much stress is not a good thing, not for your body, not for your mental health, not for your relationships, and actually not even really for your grades. I mean, a little stress is motivating, but often we're dealing with a lot more than a little. So if you remember from our last video, we defined mindfulness as being aware of what's happening in the present moment with a kind, non-judgmental awareness. And we defined meditation as the practice of becoming more mindful. So mindful meditation isn't a stress reduction tool per se, but often bringing our attention and our awareness into the present moment, kind of getting out of our heads basically, and all the thinking that we do about the past and the future. And instead anchoring our attention in our bodies in the here and now can be very grounding and very calming. So I wanted to guide a meditation today that focuses on deep breathing, a real connection to the body. It's often called belly breathing or diaphragmatic breathing, and I'm sure some of you may be familiar with this, to sort of help build this skill of grounding in the body with mindful awareness. So if you're ready, finding a comfortable place where you can lie down on your back and where you won't be disturbed for about 10 minutes. Turning off your notifications, putting your phone away, and just settling in. Just taking this time to sort of find that place and settle in. And then closing your eyes if that feels comfortable, or if not, just softening your gaze. And then putting one hand on your chest and the other one on your lower belly, below your belly button. And just noticing what's happening with each hand as you breathe. Maybe it's your upper hand that's rising and falling with each breath, or maybe it's your lower hand that's rising and falling. Neither is wrong. It's just your habit. And then once you figure out where you're breathing, if you have to be breathing into your chest, seeing if you can shift your breath into your belly, lifting up your belly with your diaphragm muscle and allowing the air to fill your lungs. And as you exhale, allowing your belly to fall. If you're typically a chest breather, this might feel a little uncoordinated, but just practice a few breaths. You'll get it. It's no problem. And once you feel comfortable with this style of belly breathing, now placing both of your hands on your belly and allowing your attention to rest with your hands, with the rising and falling of your belly. Feeling your hands rising and falling with each breath, in and out. If it's helpful, you can imagine a balloon expanding and contracting inside your belly. And just letting your attention rest with that sensation of your hands rising and falling. You may have noticed that your mind has wandered. It's no problem, it's very natural. Just allowing your attention to gently return to the feelings in your hands, in your belly, the sensation of your breath coming and going. And now trying to lengthen your breath a little bit, counting to 3 with each in-breath. And then just letting your stomach drop back easily and slowly. Counting to 3, and then just letting the air go, allowing your belly to fall. Lengthening your breath even more, counting to 5 with each in-breath. And taking a short pause before you exhale, and then letting the breath slowly out, allowing your stomach to fall as it naturally will. Returning your attention gently to your breath if it's wandered away. Continuing to breathe deeply and slowly, doing nothing more. And now gently bringing your awareness to your hands and feet, wiggling them a bit, listening to the sounds in the room, feeling the air around you, the ground beneath you. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes. Please feel free to practice with this video whenever you might find it helpful. Some people find using this deep breathing a real aid to falling asleep. So if it's helpful to you to use before falling asleep, please do. And also, the more you practice this breathing, the more it sort of starts to be something that becomes a little bit familiar to you. It's the kind of thing that you could really use anywhere at any time that you need to calm down, that you need to sort of ground yourself and reconnect to your body in the here and now, whether it's in an interview or before a test or when you've gotten unexpected news. Anytime you really sort of need to sort of return to center and ground, your breath is always available to you, and this technique can really help connect you to your relaxation response. So thanks for practicing with me, and I'll see you on Thursday.